Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video, and I am back with the mother effer energy because on Monday I just was not feeling it at all. My tooth was giving me problems, and I feel much better, but I need to go to the dentist. I've been putting that shit off, you know. I know they're gonna get me together in there, but anyway, I still gotta go. I'm gonna go tomorrow. But I had to get this video done just in case they wanted to take a tooth out. I was like, no, let me do this video first. So I'm here. Please start this video off by clicking the thumbs up button. Also, make sure that you click the share button. It's right next to the like button. Share it to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, text message. Lipstick Alley. Shout out to... They had a post up there this week. That was crazy. Anyway, I'd like to go there for gossip a little bit. Anyway, let me get back to this video. If you're a first time watcher, please click that subscribe button. Click subscribe. So we're going to start off with the biggest news this week. Besides Janet, it's Donald Trump is the presumptive Republican nominee for presidency. And Republicans, you know, the Republicans are over it. Not the ones that voted for Trump, but the ones that's in the House and the Senate and, you know, the governors and mayors. A lot of them are over it, and they're not ready to support Donald Trump. We just seen a clip of Paul Ryan, who's the new Speaker of the House, I believe, right? And he was just saying that he's not ready to back Trump. He's not saying that he wouldn't, but right at this point, he's not ready.
Can you turn it off?
Off?
Yeah, that noises.
Alright. So he's just not ready to back Trump yet. And I don't think anybody is. It's just, I wouldn't vote for him. And I need all the Democrats, even though it may look like Bernie Sanders. I'm not going to say he's not because I don't want nobody to come for me. Even though it looks really tough for Bernie Sanders at this point, if he does not get the nomination for the Democratic Party, please, we all need to support Hillary Clinton. I don't care how bad y'all say she is. I would rather have Hillary Clinton in office than have Donald Trump be the President of the United States. Okay? Because he's already shown us how nasty and evil and vile he is. Even today, with his tweet about the Happy Cinco de Mayo, we all know that Trump Tower has the best taco bowls, and I love the Hispanics. Really? You're really trying it, Donald Trump. And, you know, I'm just not here for him. And all that many other people are not here for them. We've seen Ted Cruz drop out this week, John Kasich drop out this week. And they were saying how far they were going to go. And it's just funny that, you know, nobody wanted to put their foot down in the beginning when Donald Trump came down that fucking steps and announced his run for president of the United States. We all thought it was a joke. We never thought it was going to come into fruition. But look at him.
Donald Trump will go down in history if he doesn't win. He will go down in history as 2016's Republican presidential nominee, Donald fucking Trumps. With an S. Donald fucking Trumps. It is... Listen, I keep telling y'all, if you don't vote because you don't want to vote for Hillary Clinton in November, no vote for Hillary Clinton means a vote for Trump. Just remember that. Just remember that. And if Donald Trump by chance becomes our next president, we cannot fight. Well, those of us that didn't vote. We can't fight, we can't argue, we can't get upset because we decided not to exercise our right to vote. Donald Trump becoming the next president of this country is not something that we want or need at all. It's not something that, it won't be a good look for us at all to go from someone like President Obama to Donald Trump, who plans on abolishing everything that
all
Obama
executive orders that he has
succeeded in the past 8 years. Donald Trump said when he becomes president, he's going to get rid of all that stuff. All of it. All of it. So we're going to go back to square one.
And he hasn't even announced what he would do to replace the things that he's getting rid of.
Not one time did he announce what he's going to do to replace all of the stuff that he's planning on getting rid of. So please exercise your right to vote this November. Because if you don't,
it's over.
And I don't want to go back and forth with anybody on social media about Donald Trump becoming president and how this because listen, y'all, you didn't vote. When are you gonna get mad? Yes. So yeah.
So make sure y'all get out there and vote on the first Tuesday in November. The date will be, I don't know, but it's the first Tuesday in November. Y'all get out there and vote. So after that, and also Hillary Clinton has released 2 really good negative ads against Trump, and not her face wasn't in the video at one time. It was everything that he said and all the negative, nasty things that he said used against him. First it was, and then it was one with all the Republicans saying like, I'm a uniter, and all the Republicans was talking about how much they hate him and everything. Hillary got him together real good. But Hillary, look out, because you know he's going to get you right on back. So after that, yesterday, it was more big news about Janet Jackson. We all know a month ago, everybody was upset that, you know, because Janet's supposed to be on tour, and she made a video laying in bed, looking up at the camera, talking to it about how she was playing in the family. Well, yesterday, May 4th, it was announced by Entertainment Tonight from a source that Janet Jackson was indeed pregnant, or is pregnant. And Janet is 49 years old. She'll be 50 next Monday, on May 16th. Not this Monday, but the following Monday. On May 16th, Janet will be 50 years old, and she will be having a baby. So I'm really happy to hear this news for her. I'm happy for her and her husband. But you know, it was still some people, that just had negative things to say. I mean, let that shit go. We're talking about a woman who is almost 50 having a baby. That should be something that's celebrated. And it doesn't matter if you think she shouldn't do it or not. She's pregnant. Let it be. She has enough, well enough money to raise her child. So I'm really happy for her. But I'm waiting for Janet to say that it's true. But she did put out a tweet. She released a new video last night called Damn Baby. And I remember a couple months ago when I did the review, I was saying like, well, I don't really know what this song is about or understand it, but it's a nice little dance song. But if you get into the lyrics, basically what Janet is singing about is being original, being you. Everyone else is taken. You have to be you. And if you be you instead of trying to be like everybody else, people will love you for who you really are. That's what the song is about. And the video was cute because Janet is full out dancing throughout the whole video. And it kind of make me wish that that was the first single and not No Sleep. And I love Burn It Up, but where was the fucking video? I don't know what happened. Janet could have made a video for that. But I'm just really, really happy for her. I'm happy that, you know, she released this video. All the stands are just excited, and we'll wait for a couple months to find out, you know, what's going on with the baby and everything like that. And when will the tour resume? And no, I have not asked for a refund for my ticket yet. What else has been going on? Caitlyn Jenner's. Now this is Mikkel's girlfriend. To celebrate Bruce Jenner winning the gold medal 40 years ago at the Olympics. I can't remember, was the decathlon, whatever it was. He won. Bruce Jenner won the gold medals 40 years ago, and I'm being correct, right? Yeah. Okay, Bruce Jenner won 40 years ago. So to commemorate Bruce Jenner winning a gold medal, Caitlyn said, "Yes, bitch, I'm going to post nude for Sports Illustrated magazine." Well, I'm not sure if it's posted nude, but I'm going to pose wearing nothing but an American flag and a gold medal.
Well, Us Weekly, I saw the clip on Us Weekly, and they said exclusive. Caitlyn Jenner to pose naked with her gold medal for Sports Illustrated. And that's when I hit the pause button, because it said to pose naked with her gold medals. And I said pause again. Her gold medals. I said pause. Her and gold medals. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I think if you go back in the Olympic history books, Caitlyn Jenner's not mentioned. But So I posted it, and I was confused, and as I still am a little confused. Well, I posted it on Instagram, and wow, I was like, wow, 90% of the 97% of the people who left a comment agreed with me. We're all confused. Gays, straights, male, female, everybody was confused about what was going on. But this one particular person left a comment because I wanted to read it. And this particular person said, the same mind and spirit that competed in the Olympics is the same mind and spirit here today as Caitlyn. And so I left a comment saying, oh, okay. That's what you want to call it. But I distinctly remember being told a long time ago, and more recently, that once you transition over that old life, all that stuff is in the past.
Except for if you have any children.
Yeah, well, if you have, of course, you can't put that in the past. But all that other stuff, you know what I mean? A lot of transgender people don't want to be reminded of their former life as a man or as a woman, however they transition. You know, it was confusing to me because I'm like, Caitlyn Jenner did not win any gold medals. Bruce Jenner did. If Caitlyn wants to post news with any gold medals, she needs to go out and run and earn her own. Because as far as I'm concerned, Bruce Jenner earned those gold medals, not Caitlyn. See, the problem that I have with Caitlyn Jenner is she is a media whore, just like the rest of that family. And I love the Kardashians, but let's call a thing a thing.
Yes.
Ever since she has transitioned on over.
Well, she has. Don't do that.
Well, I'm just saying. Ever since she's transitioned on over, she has been trying to become the focus and get all this attention on her. She has this show. She's speaking here. She's doing all this stuff. But at the same time, she's supporting a party that does not give a flat's ass about gays or transgenders. The Republican Party. She's a staunch Republican, and she's supporting them. And that's that.
Did you see the video of her going to Trump?
Yes, I saw that. Because Donald Trump told her it was okay to do that. It's like, what is going on? What is 2 reality shows?
I said they had that camera set up perfect. This was all a publicity stunt.
And that's the problem that people have with Caitlyn Jenner. She is a publicity stunt whore. Okay? There's no better way to put it. She is a media whore. She likes this type of attention. Caitlyn, if you really want to do something prolific for the transgender community, go out there and start a charity or start something or start, doing speeches or things like that. And so, come on, all of this extra stuff that you're doing now, you want to pose. First of all, let me just say something right here. How old is she? 60?
66, 67.
Okay, let's say 67. Caitlyn Jenner, nowhere on God's green earth do I want to see Bruce Jenner or Caitlyn Jenner's 67-year-old body naked on the cover of anybody's magazine, okay? No way, Jose. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. You can keep that to yourself and go bury yourself in a hole because you are starting to get on my last nerves. You really are. You really are. You don't want to be Bruce Jenner, but yet you want to pose naked with his medals and call them yours. So, are you still Bruce or aren't you? I'm confused. If you're not Bruce, then you need to go run a marathon or triathlon or whatever-thon and get your own medals. Okay? But I'm confused. Like, you're doing way too much. When I saw that headline, I said, well, wait a minute. Caitlyn Jenner did not win anything. Since you want to make it complicated for us to understand, I'm going to make it complicated for you to understand me. You didn't win anything. Bruce Jenner did. Okay? And if you don't want me to say that, then you got to prove to me that you're no longer Bruce Jenner. Because right now, I'm still thinking you Bruce Jenner in the wig. Because now you playing games with all of us. You don't want to be Bruce, but you want to pose with his medals. You don't want nobody to associate you with Bruce, but you want to still take on the credit. I don't see Caitlyn Jenner's name nowhere when I search Wikipedia about who won those medals in 1976 or whatever the case may be. I see Bruce Jenner's name. You say Caitlyn Jenner, somebody they're going to say who? This says Bruce. This is not Caitlyn. You can't have it both ways, Caitlyn. You just can't do that. You cannot have it both ways. You can't one day say, I want to use the ladies' room, and then turn around and use the men's room. No, you're a woman, so you're going to go in there. But you can't then turn around and say, oh no, but I want to use the men's room today because all the stalls in the ladies' room are full. So I'm just going to go in the men's room. Hold up, ma'am. You can't come in here. You're a woman, remember? You can't come in here. Oh no, but they're full in there. No way. You got to stay in there until they get unfull because I can't go and take my happy ass into your bathroom.
That's one thing I can't stand, a long bathroom line. The ladies' bathroom
and the ladies' line.
Always long.
Okay, because they do a lot when they're in there.
Shit, and pee.
Okay, they do a whole lot. But anyway, Caitlyn, you seem to want to have it both ways, and I'm here to tell you, you can't have it your way. This is not Burger King. Okay, you can't do that. Okay, you cannot do. This is the first time I've heard of something like this. Like, come on, is she serious? One day she wants to be Caitlyn, next day she wants to be Bruce. Like, sit your ass.
But you know
down.
what? Something I'm thinking about. Let's say like you're in college, right? You went to college as a male, and you get your degree, and then later on you transition, and now let's say you're a female now, and you go out to get a job, and you have this degree. Does that still count? That should still count towards you, even though you transition. You worked for that, right?
You did work for that, but. Is everything turned over? Like, I don't like for people to play these games of, I want to have my cake and eat it too. I can't have my cake and eat it too. When Mikhail does something, he has to do it one way. Right?
Yeah.
I have to do it one way. When Kevin does something, he has to do it one way. There are no in-betweens. Okay? Transgender folks get highly upset when you start acting confused about them. They get very upset. Oh, what's so confusing? I don't understand why you're so confused. Well, I'm confused because you have this popular transgender person that wants to have her cake and eat it the fuck too. And that's not fair to the rest of the world. It's just not. It's not fair to the rest of the world. You can't just keep walking around like, oh, you know, but I want to take on all the accolades because it's confusing people. It really is confusing people. How are you trying to take on these accolades but you're Caitlyn Jenner now? Like, I don't get it. If anything, you should have said, you know what? I don't need to pose nude for like I don't even need to do that. Why does she need to do that? Why does she need to do that? Why? Because she's a media whore, and I don't care who doesn't like it. She is. She is. Name one thing that she has done thus far for the advancement or the improvement of the transgender community.
Y'all decide, cause
besides being a celebrity, but the transgender don't really need her. They don't need her. There's a lot of popular transgender folks out there. They don't need her. Hell, she's like I said again, she's supporting a party who does not even agree with that lifestyle or that way of thinking. The Republican Party. She's a staunch Republican, and they don't even agree with any of that. You know what I mean? Ted Cruz just like, I don't want nothing. Like, no. Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is a media whore himself.
Yeah.
And he thinks everything's a fucking joke. Right. So of course he's going to tell Caitlyn Jenner, yeah, you come on in my Trump Tower and use my ladies' room. Of course he's going to say that. Like, hello? And she fell right for it. Why? Because she's a media whore too. I don't care what anybody says. I don't trust Caitlyn Jenner as far as I can see. And I can see pretty far. I can.
Nice.
I can see what's over there in that bed. And it shouldn't be on it.
It shouldn't. It should be on the door. But that's alright.
Yeah.
So, we just watched a horrible video by 50 fucking cents. And it really made me mad. Because 50, you do a lot of funny shit. Now, I can't lie. You do a lot of funny stuff. But sometimes you have to be careful on what you're posting online. Because this one right here may cost you a lot of money. Because I don't know what airport he was in. It don't matter. 50 Cent posted a video.
Don't matter.
He posted a video of an autistic boy, or autistic teen or boy or man. He was pushing like the trash, like at the airport. And 50 was saying like, oh, what the fuck? Like, what's going on with this generation? He's at work and he's high as fuck and he's all of this and that. And I mean, it was a 25-minute video and he was showing this boy on the camera. And then it just, I guess he's
phone in the guy's face.
Yeah, all up in his face. And it just made me mad that 50 thought it was funny. And then without even thinking, maybe something might be wrong with him. you're taunting him by saying that he's however, you got the camera all up in his face, and you're following him instead of trying to catch your motherfucking plane. Like, 50, you do a lot of stupid stuff. And this must stop. If anything, I want you to be successful in music. I don't think you want to do music anymore. You got the power. You got a lot of things popping for you. But see, your immature ways is just always bringing you down. Like, 50, you got to change that. I don't know what you're going to do, because I don't think money can just make this right with this boy suing you. It has to be more than that. Maybe because of what you did, maybe you should do work with autistic people. Maybe you need to do some community service or do some more learning with the autistic community, because I know Holly Robinson Pete will probably be on your ass very soon. If not her, Tony Brad, all the autistic mothers and their celebrities need to be coming for your ass. All of them, just to let them know that that's not cool to do that, and give him an education. And again, he needs to volunteer his time with the autistic community, and then he will see that it's not funny to do shit like that. And maybe they should make you do a PSA, just to let people know how severe this condition really is, and help educate people about it. So 50, you did a really bad thing by doing that. And an apology is just not enough. Monetary shit is just not enough. You're going to have to do something with your time to let people know that you're really serious and not giving a bullshit apology. Anything you want to say?
No, you said it all.
Yes. And Kelly Rowland, let me tell you, before we end this video, y'all are missing a great show on BET, and it's called, it is what?
Chasing Destiny.
Chasing Destiny. I almost said Destiny Fulfilled.
Chasing Destiny.
I almost said Destiny Fulfilled. Sorry. It's called Chasing Destiny's Child. No, so Chasing Destiny. I love this show. Frank and Kelly, let me tell you something. Y'all are really on to something with this show. Kelly, you have been letting this girl stay, Kyla B, on your show for a couple weeks now. You're not really listening to your gut when it's time for you to let her go. I think you should let her stay because she's a diamond in the rough. But if she is really disturbing your spirit that much, and if your intuition is telling you to let her go, you need to let her go. And stop allowing Frank to let this girl stay on the team. Because if you see it and other people are seeing it, and then you having all the other bandmates complaining, like, it's time for her to go. Even though she's a badass singer. Maybe Kanye can pick her up because she's from Chicago. Maybe he can give her a deal and she can have a solo career. But she's just doing a little bit too much. But I love how you fucking changed the fucking game up. Because it looked like you was going to eliminate the white girl, and then you say, you know what, I'm going to let you go. But this is what I want to do. I want to build a group around you. And then Kelly got on camera and started explaining how, you know, how can I say this? Some white people like to adapt to the black culture thing, how the way we speak, how the way we dance, how the way we act, and all of that. And she said that Jennifer is not like that at all. She said Jennifer is a star, but she can follow and do all the rhythms, but she know that that's not really her. So she said, I'm going to build a group around you. So Kelly is going to not only do her motherfucking group with this show, but then she's going to turn around and have a white girl group too. So Kelly, you better get your motherfucking coins. And do it right. Do it right. And I love how at the end you had all the girls singing and stuff. And, you know, I just really want you to follow your gut when it comes to the right thing, because you are a singer first. Frank, to me, is a choreographer first. He can go based off what he sees, but you know because you are a singer. You can hear it and all of that stuff. So, Kelly, y'all need to get this shit together, though. Y'all need to get it together, and I love how you let them girls know that your career is on the line too, and that they can't be fucking up. And and the way you were just speaking so great about how you know when it's forced and when it's not forced, when it's harmony and not harmony. Like, Kelly, you're so good. Like, you should be on some other singing shows. And like, y'all doing the damn thing. Y'all need to watch Chasing Destiny Tuesday nights at 10 on BET. So we're gonna go. We're gonna get ready for part 2. So we'll see y'all tomorrow on part 2. Y'all have a good night. Peace.